Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. My gaze is deadly currently. Welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So, in the last episode, we were working with Thaumcraft. That's what we've been doing for quite a while. And I should be able to, start hurting those guys. I thought. Oh well. So yeah, we've been working with Thaumcraft for the past little bit, and we're going to continue doing that a little bit today. Need to work with bees as well, and one big thing with the bees is we need to actually place down the dragon egg. So that's what requires, that is what is required for the Ender Queen. So we'll just go ahead and place him down, and she should be happy now, and start working and all that fun stuff. So yeah, we'll see. There we go. So now we have the Ender Queen working, and that will make more stuff and all that fun stuff. So basically just trying to get bees done, doing as much as we can with bees. I need to put a bunch of stuff back because I don't really need it right now. And just trying our hardest to kind of do whatever we can to complete this map. So I was looking at a lot of this research stuff, and some of this stuff we can go ahead and craft. We can actually go ahead and make the node creation. We can do the chameleon tools, the pain collar, or whatever it's called. Some of this stuff we cannot do yet, mostly because we don't have the research. And I was looking up, trying to figure out how to get the research for it. So we're going to try some stuff. I don't know if it's going to work. If it doesn't, we'll just move on to other things, either within Thaumcraft, or we'll jump over to Blood Magic and do some more stuff there. Let's go take a look real quick at our little island of taint, see if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it. We have some fibrous taint, but not really anything growing or doing anything exciting. So one of these days I will just kind of spread as much taint as I can on that island and see if we can't get the fibrous taint that we need to make the taint thistle. And that's a lot of what we're doing, is just kind of whatever we can to complete all of these quests, because Thaumcraft is a major portion of this mod pack. So one thing is things like this animation wand focus we cannot make because it requires a primordial pearl. I have a feeling that the soul beacon also requires a primordial pearl. So I have some ideas, and the main idea that I have is we need to make crystallized, if I can spell it. How do you spell it? Crystalline brains. So we need to make all of these guys. So if we look at in here, brains, we have 2 of them. We've scanned both of them, Earth and Entropy. We're going to make the other 4. And is it just normal zombie brains? It is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I believe each one is 8 and 10. So 8 of the element and 10 vitreous. So glass is probably going to be the best thing for us. So let's go ahead and tell the system to make like 300 glass, because we need at least 40. And then we're also going to need we're gonna need other things as well. So let's get the 40 glass. Come on, any day now. And we're gonna need like air, for example. Best way to get air is, I mean, air shards would be a good idea. We could just augment them. Feathers are probably going to be the best thing. So we're going to need 8 feathers. Correct? It is 8. Yes. All right. So fire, we're going to want blaze rods would be good. So just 2 blaze rods. Water, I would normally use sugarcane for water, but that also has air, and we can't do that because I don't know which one it would actually give us. So, ooh, water bottles are the best thing. So we only need 30. So 30 glass. Why is it not processing? What is going on down here? Oh, it's got to do the cobblestone first. That's why. Okay. So water bottles would be the best thing. Plus 2 pieces of glass to get that last 10. So glass. And we'll just need 8 of these guys turned into water bottles. And we should be good. It's going to be a lot of throwing stuff in, but it's fine. And then the last one is Ordo, which... lead is not bad. Plastic is pretty good. It also has fire, though, so we might want to watch out for that. What's something that's good for Ordo that doesn't require too much? Steel, silverwood. Honestly, Ordo shards might be the best thing. So, if we get 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, just need 6 of those. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and start making these. So, crucible. Once it starts boiling, we'll do... let's see. Let's do Ordo first. So, I don't know why those didn't go in. Alright, let's just fly straight above it. And drop one in. Drop one in. Cool, there we go. That worked, eventually. So there is the Ordo crystalline's brain, and that might give us the research for, hey, new clue to new research. That's exactly what we needed to do. So next up is, let's do water. So one, just try to get all these guys in, and there's the brain. And there is no other elements in there, so we can go ahead and do this and get fire. We'll have to clear that out. Just don't want too much stuff. And it's already boiling. So feathers, that, and that. Perfect. So, we'll scan fire. This might give us the Sirens Lure. I don't know. Water might give us something. And air might give us something. I don't know if we'll need any of these, but it does look like they all gave us something. That is what I was hoping for. So, let's take a look at what research we can do. And this is all going to be in Automagy. So, what do we have? Essential Locus. Don't know if we need that. Hey, Nethermind. And that's going to lead to this. That is going to lead to exactly what we needed. So, can we go ahead and get that? We can. And now we can do Sirens Litter if we have some fames. So we need Void. We just need 5 of these for right now. And there we go. So the Sirens Litter, we can go ahead and make that. And we do actually need the Crystalline's Brain, so that's kind of nice. We'll look into that here in a second. So what else? Thermostatic Sphere. Hey, the Inventarium. Which is going to allow us to make the core. Hey, it's almost like we needed to scan all the crystallized brains. Alright, let's go ahead and make some of the stuff and see what we can do. So the first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and finish the Inventarium core. The reason why is because why not? So this guy requires a remote comparator, enchanted paper, a chest, and an item frame, plus the crystallized brain. And, uh-oh. We've got company. Where said company is, not entirely sure yet. Looks like they're above us. In here? Oh. He was. He's just over here. Right? Oh, he's behind us. Eldritch Guardians. Cool. So, Eldritch Guardians are actually really nice because you can potentially get some really cool items from them. But that should be the only one. I don't see any more on the minimap. So let's not worry about it. So the Inventarium core, we're going to need, let's go ahead and get the Essentia ready. Because that's going to take the longest. So 8 Machina and Census. We have plenty of that. We have plenty of that. And 24 Cognito, 40 Order. Plenty of Cognito. We need more Order. So what's the best way to get Order? Ordo. Plastic is pretty good, actually. How much plastic do we have? We could probably make 100 plastic. So that'll give us 50 right there. So that's enough. And then we need the enchanted paper, which we have. We're going to need a remote comparator, which we can make. Pretty easily. There we go. Have we ever scanned that? Nope. Let's make sure we scan that. Let's see, what else do we need? A chest, an item frame, and I think that's about it. Now, the inventorium, however you want to call it, is not something that I plan on using. It essentially does the same thing as your applied energistics system. So there's next to no reason not to use it. So I don't plan on using it. What are we doing down here? Why aren't you... Okay, it's still doing TNT for some reason. I could improve this a little bit, but I don't know if that is a good idea or not. And I also don't know why that cable is there. So it's processing. It's just going slowly. Let's put that away. Get rid of that and get rid of that. So crystalline brain goes in the center. Let's place this guy down and then the other 4 guys. So item frame, paper, chest, and remote comparator. All pretty easy. So once we have the 40 Ordo, we'll be good to go. So while we're doing that, let's look at the Sirens Litter. So this guy requires, let's see, fire, fames, darkness, and cognito, all less than 20. Fames, we do not have any fames, so that's something we'll have to get. And what was the last thing? Darkness. We have plenty of darkness. So we just need to get some fames, which is food. We can just do wheat. Just get half a stack of wheat. That'll work. We have plenty of storage, so that's fine too. Alright, and then we just need 2 obsidian totems, which I believe are crafted. We don't have... We don't have the research for that yet. That is somewhere else. I believe... let's see... Eldritch? We'll have to look into getting the obsidian totems, which I feel like if we do something with that, it would give us the totems, but it might not. Let's see. Ores, recall stones, don't care about that. Components. Golomancy doesn't matter. It's got to be something with this stuff, the Eldritch stuff, but we don't have the portal yet. So I don't think we'll be able to do that one yet, because we don't have the Obsidian Totems. We'll get to that later. We can go ahead and make this node, this unattuned matrix node. In fact, it should be pretty straightforward. We just need the stuff that goes around it, which is Salus Mundus. So, and that is something I can tell the system to make. No problem. Do we have the Cognito or Ordo yet? 33. We're getting there. The Fames is going through as well. Why is... Must still be processing? Let's hold up on that. Let's get... Plastic. I thought plastic had more Ordo than it seemed. So that should go in there, and then that'll be fine. Alright, cool. So, let's see, what else can we do? This thermostatic spire might lead to something we need. So, let's get this. We need more air. We always need more air. Ooh, we have mysterious combs. Awesome. So, let's eat some knowledge fragments. And can we do it now? We certainly can. That was not what we needed to do. But we have a lot of this research done now, so that is nice. Just click this guy. Just get all the research. Why not? Ruined Obsidian. That guy's fine. Supply and demand. Alright, so we should have the Salus Mundus by now. There we go. Just drop it on the floor. And, okay. Let's pick it up. And then we should be able to make this. So, the unattuned matrix. We can scan it. And that is that quest. We're going to get attuned and we're going to get some other stuff. So, I don't know how to use those. I believe node in a jar with that will give you empty. Oh, okay. And then I guess you could just place that down. Let's see if we can't find where that's at. Because I don't actually know. Seven Deadly Sins. Don't know. Okay. Anyways, we'll throw this stuff in here. Open our greater reward bag. Get some iron ore berries. And a full life. I'll keep that there. So, do we have the Ordo yet? We do. Alright, so this should be a pretty straightforward infusion. Should not be any issue, really. And then that will be yet another quest. Now, did this unlock another quest somewhere? No. This one's not going to either. Really, the only one is the Eldritch Dimension, which, that is a pain to craft. I'm just going to put that one out there. It is an absolute pain to do anything with. But it is something we're going to have to do eventually. And yeah, I don't want to, but we're going to have to. So there goes Census. So it's almost done already. This was not a bad infusion at all. And yeah, like I said, the Inventarium core doesn't matter to us one bit because we have applied energistics. This is a big multi-block structure, so we're only going to do as much as it takes to get the quest. So let's throw that on the ground, scan it, and that's that quest. But it looks like we're going to have to make more stuff. But automating inventory, so Unseen Scribe, and so that unlocked more quests. That's nice. We need to scan that guy. Alright, cool. And we have another greater reward bag. What do we get? Spawn chickens. Can I scan those? Nope. Don't want to spawn any chickens, but that is nice to have. So this is going to basically go through making the inventorium, it looks like. But let's see if we can't make the Unseen Scribe and the Requisition Tome. So, Unseen Scribe and Requisition. Something like that. There we go. So, we need an Avarice Pearl. Now, I've heard something. So, we don't have that unlocked. So, let's go back to Automagy. Where's the inventorium stuff? So we're going to need more things. Okay, so an Avarice Pearl is an Ender Eye with, or Ender Pearl rather, with greed, which I believe gold coins are the best. So Avarice Pearls break, and that's something we need to look at. Why can't I see? I don't know why that research isn't showing up, but it's 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're actually going to do 2 of these. And there's a reason for that. So we're going to throw one and let it break. That is the plan, because those shards are going to be useful for other research. So once this gets done, we're going to throw in the 10 gold coins. And there's the Avarice Pearls. Cool. So we'll throw one down. We've already scanned it. So now we're going to throw one. Why is it coming back to us? Let me see what we can read. So the other properties of this pearl you discover seem interesting. A normal ender pearl teleports when you throw, but this one is keyed into nearby item. Perhaps you should take it out for a spin. Something might even be learned. So I'm trying to throw it against something. Maybe. Let's throw that on the ground. Oh, cool. It kind of picks things up. Taint poison. Alright, let's put one of these guys back and see if just using one of these does something. If I throw it a bunch. Well, it hurts me if I throw it too much. That's good to know. You can break these. That's what I'm trying to do. And scanning them when they break is interesting as well. Hey! It shattered and we get a sudden flash of insight. That's exactly what I wanted. So that gives us structured avarice. And that's going to lead to other things. And we got thirsty glyphs now. So we're getting a lot of the research done. This is kind of nice. So let's scan this. And we've scanned those before. Okay, cool. So we'll put that stuff back, and if we get some more fames, we should be able to get the thirsty glyphs, and then the glyph of the bovine, which requires 2 more fames. And I believe that was something we didn't make. So that is exactly what we need to do. Okay, so that is a quest back in the Sky Farm for this. So should we go ahead and do that? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's hold off on this other stuff, and let's look at the glyph of the bovine. So all in all, it doesn't seem terrible to make. So let's see what all we need to make still. So milk bucket is what we're going to use. Alright, we need this aqueous admixture. Okay. We just need slivers of water. And that's pretty easy to do. We'll just take 2 of these guys, Now, if we ever scan these, we have. Alright, and then we should be able to make... We'll need a little bit more than just the 2, so we'll need 4 of those. We'll scan it, just to make sure. And then... I think... We have everything but what this is looking at. Now, in order to make this watching for cow, I believe we just go up and look at a cow. Or right-click it or something like that. So we have some cows here. And I want to look specifically at the cow. Watching for a cow. Perfect. That was easy enough. And then we just put that here. And we have Glyph of the Bovine. So that is the quest. Let's go ahead and throw that on the ground. Scan it. Don't plan on using it, but it is something nice to have. We have a greater reward bag. And it's an Umbral Rose, which is forbidden magic. What does that do? I don't actually know. I think it's something with scribing tools, which doesn't really matter. We haven't actually looked at it. So it is a flower, spreads like a weed, and you can make ink petals out of it. Perfect. Don't really need it, but that's kind of cool. That's actually one of the first rewards we've gotten in a while that was interesting. So did that give us any more quests? No. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's go back to Thaumaturgy, and I want to look at these guys. So, we don't need the Glyph of the Bovine anymore. So the Requisition Tome does require a Primal Charm, which is not too bad to make. Runic Whitelist, Bound Enchanting Paper. Okay, that's all pretty easy, especially if we use that second recipe. So, let's go ahead and start making some of this stuff. We need a Primal Charm. I've scanned one of those before. We're going to need Runic Whitelist. We're going to need this bound paper. We're going to do it the trickier way, so we just need some books. Let's see. One, two. Easy enough. I've never scanned that, so let's go ahead and scan that. Alright, so with that taken care of, we have an Avarice Pearl. What all are we missing? So Primal Charm, this, the Runic Whitelist. Is this guy. I've scanned that before. And then we're going to need another pillar. So we need some more Arcane Stone. And I think that's it. So there is the Requisition Tome. And now we've scanned all of this stuff, so that's all that matters. There's the Requisition Tome. And now we need the Unseen Scribe. So how do we make that? It is also a shapeless arcane crafting. So what all do we have? Not much. We need a Sliver of Air, which is pretty easy. We haven't scanned this, so I dropped it on the ground. So we'll put that in there. Let's see, what else did we need? We needed another Bound Enchanting, so we'll need 2 more books. Have I ever scanned a book? I have. So we'll do this. Requires a little bit more Essentia, but that doesn't matter. This is keeping up for the most part. So what all do we need now? We just need the table and the scribing tools. So there's the scribing tools. Have I ever scanned those? I have. And a table, which I've scanned. Okay. And there is the unseen scribe. So with that taken care of, we're going to get some golems and a full heart. And that's going to unlock a quest somewhere else. We've scanned all this stuff. So we just put all this stuff in the system. Alright, with that taken care of, where did that open a quest? There's 2 here, which that was normal. Power grid hasn't done anything. Applied logistics, nope. Bees and trees still have 1. So not sure. One of these days we'll figure out where all these other quests are, but today's not that day. So there's more stuff with that to do. Let's see, the Collar of Pain, that gives us a reward bag. So let's see if we can make that real quick. And then I think that's going to be about it for this episode. So we need lust shards. It's funny because they're pixelated. And to get lust shards, we can actually throw leather in with all that stuff. So let's grab some leather. We don't have much, but we can make more. Because I believe... Can't we take this and grind it up? No? Dang. Recipes. We need to get the leather skin stuff. That would be really nice. How difficult would that be? Wasn't I making something? I might have forgot about something I was doing. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so maybe working towards the leather skin seeds would be a nice idea. I'll look into that later. But so we need these lust shards. And so I guess we can come down here. Do we have... Yeah, we have plenty. So put leather in there. And lust shards. And we're going to keep one of these. And we have 3 lust shards now. Let's go ahead and teach the system how to make that. Just in case we need any more, it's going to be a nice, easy way to do this. So, leather equals lust shards. And we just come over here and put it into the system and all that fun stuff. Easy enough. Alright, so with that taken care of, we have the 3 lust shards. We need an amulet of VStorage. We also need some rotten flesh, because I'm hungry for death. So once we're hungry, we'll deal with that. So VStorage, we have some stones that are decent, but not as good as this one. Mundane amulet with 2 primal charms and a bunch of mixed... Oof, that looks nasty. Okay, so maybe we won't do that today. Let's see what else we can do. That's going to be quick and easy. The Sirens Litter, we still need the totems. And that's going to take a while to figure out. Let's fly over here and see... Oh, hey, this is actually really nice. Because the morsels, the zombie flesh doesn't give us too much hunger. It's really nice because we don't have to worry about it all that much. It just kind of, it's pretty quick and easy. So, do we have any fibrous taint yet? Like, the actual tentacle, the tentacles, whatever we need for the taint thistle. Let's see, the taint tendrils, there we go. I didn't see any, so let's take a look at, let's see, we have the ender bee, which has some mysterious combs, which these are used to give us, the pulsating stuff. So we'll throw those in there. We have some pulsating propolis already. We need to use this stuff to get, so the pulsating meshes, I do believe. Let's go to the bees and real quick, and then we're going to wrap things up. So, yeah, we need 16 pulsating meshes, so we just need a bunch of this propolis. Okay, that's easy enough to do. So we need 16, so we need like 80. So I think, I think this is a good enough stopping point. Between episodes, I am going to kind of plan out what we're going to do. I think the next time we're going to take on blood magic and try to get through a bunch of blood magic quests. And then I'm going to kind of also work towards getting the research for the portal in a box. How close are we to that? So what all do we have? We need 40 total magic because we need a bunch of arm. We can do all the arm. So we need 20 of this. And then we just need 20 void. So we just need a little bit more, actually. So let's see if we can't finish this off. Knowledge fragments. And we just need 20 void, which I think we have. Portal in a box. Cool. So now we can start working on this. And the Eldritch Eyes are terrible. We don't actually have the research to craft those yet. We need to do some other things first. We need the Crimson Rites. And I don't know if those are craftable. No. Alright, so in order to get that, we need to spawn in the Crimson Cultists, and yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I'll have to figure out how to do that. But once we can get to the Eldritch Dimension, then that will be a little bit easier. So I'll have to figure out the best way to get the Crimson Cultists to spawn. I don't know if there's a good way. I don't know if maybe the Lunium would work. That might be an idea. I don't know. I'll figure something out with that. But we're going to work on blood magic next time, I think, and go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!